Hi guys, so I'm here in Sambuca de Sicilia. It's in southern Sicily, in the region of Agrigento, and the reason I'm here is because this town was one of the first towns to start selling homes for €1 back in 2019, and it's arguably been one of the most successful cases of it. I think back then they gave away 16 houses for €1, but throughout the bidding process they sold on average for 1,000 to 25,000. So I'm here just to check it out and see if there's still any deals available. As you can see, there's incredible views from the hilltop. Lots of olive groves, vineyards. You can see some sheep farmers out there. So it's going to bring you on a little walk throughout the town, just give you an idea of the place. So the thing about the €1 giveaway is that it started with 16 homes, but because of the news coverage, a lot of more people started coming, and they're now selling homes on the regular market, which generally come in at the price of renovations of a €1 home anyway. So you're talking about 40 to 60,000 for a village home here. As you can see, the homes are in various degrees of repair and disrepair. It's one of the 3 big churches in town. It's under renovations at the moment. So the town has a population of about 5,000 people or so. And obviously, with just 150 homes sold, you're not going to notice the foreign presence, but they are here. And it's a sweltering day. It's over 30 degrees Celsius. I think yesterday hit 38 Celsius, which I don't know what that would be in Fahrenheit. That's one of it. I came across something interesting down here. It's a little business that advertises itself as the one-stop shop for buying and renovating and renting your property in Sicily. So they've obviously got in on the demand for €1 homes, and they're offering kind of an all-inclusive service. So they're advertised as Casa a €2, which is actually 100% inflation right there. It's an interesting service. So this is the Arab quarter of the city. As you can see there in the sign, they have Arabic text as well. So Sicily has obviously been ruled by a lot of different people. The Arabs were here, I think, between the 9th and 11th centuries. They took over from the Byzantines, which were essentially Romans, and then after them they were Normans. So it's had a lot of different influences, but you can see a very kind of homes here have a very kind of a North African feel to them. And I think this is the part of the city where you'll find some of the cheapest real estate and some of the €1 home opportunities. Let's see if I can find some. So here's an example of a really beautifully restored home with a rooftop terrace. There's some nice buildings here. It's obviously been restored recently. So guys, I came across a nice little building here in the Arab Quarter. It's unoccupied, it looks. I don't know if it's for sale or part of the €1 homes, but it looks ideal for restoration. Nice structure, but the insides are completely gutted and need a total restoration. But you can take a peek inside one here and get a glimpse of what these €1 homes look like inside. So as you can see, structurally it's very sound, and it looks worse than it is because once you clear out all the bits and pieces, it's quite a nice room. So this is the local realtor's window. You can see there's a number of historical homes listed here. Listings are in English as well as Italian, and they all they all say interesting price at the end of them without giving the actual price. So here's another one of the town's churches, and I just saw here on the right of the church, it's in the white building here on the bottom floor. It's actually for sale. I've checked on Idealista app and it's, I think, selling for 30,000. It's just the floor space, so I think it might be designated for commercial use, but I'm sure that you could convert it if you needed to. It's a nice location. So this is the main road down through the town. There's another for sale sign up there on the top floor of the building. So the streets here are all lined by, I think they're orange trees, but they're not in bloom at the moment. Now the town only has about 6 restaurants and cafes, so it's not huge. So you will, if you live here, you'll run out of things to do pretty quickly. But I guess the location, you're close to the coast. Palermo is only an hour away, so you don't need to stay in the village. There's lots to explore, but it's quite nice here as well, and it's not totally dead. I came down here last night and there was part of the street was cordoned off, and there was some live music on. Another one of the churches in the town.